Okay, gear upgrade times. So we've got the Flame Oak Shaker. Could go to the Jade Wand of Tanagram. That is a decent upgrade. Or the Vile Blaster. That's what I call my penis. We're going to do that, I think. We've got 13 LP. The Witherer of the Beam. Yep, we'll do that. Do we want to upgrade your armor? Your armor is pretty bad. Humble Ginnings. Dusty Drab. We haven't got many spell threads. We need to get some spell threads. Ember Gown or Dusty Drab? What's the difference? More warding on the Dusty Drab. On the Ember Gown. We don't need to worry. No, you know what? Fuck it. No armor upgrade for Goggles. Goggles doesn't need it. They're fine. They are fine. Might upgrade Icky and Zero's armor and then upgrade the bow for Zanezak. Right, we've got Brawl Guard or Link Mail. Higher armor, stunt chance, and dodge. I think we want to increase armor on Icky at least to create Lonk Mail. And then on Zero, we're going to go for Brawl Guard, I think. Whoops. Zero, Brawl Guard. I don't think we want to do Link Mail. We want to do Brawl Guard, yeah. And Zanezak, thing I want to upgrade. We could give you a crossbow, but I think we're going to go for a bow. The Slender Arc of Silent Peer. What is the difference between a crossbow and a bow? So the range is lower. Stun damage is higher. Oh, crossbow's one-handed. It is, isn't it? You could have multiple. I think we're going bow. I like the bow. Could we go up one to Vile Taker? Cross 3 LP, but we can afford that. Higher damage and higher range. We'll do that. I think Icky, it might be worth giving you a shield. We can't give you a shield because you've got bare arms. You've got the rights to bare arms. But we could give an offhand item a throwing net. No, I think we want a shield. That'll give you a little bit more to go with, I think. You really don't need the Spectral Lantern at all. But I think that's probably fine. We'll stick with what we got. Okay, next. Calm years have a crumbling end. Rumors of more Frixel interference slice into summer's joy. Killing on the way. They abscond with maps and books, is what the courier's son said. Maps, books, our records, our knowledge. Huh? That's not right, though, is it? I mean, a lot gets mixed up in a rumor. No, but that's the odd part. A traveller the day before was talking a similar talk. Yeah, well, the front door makes a friendly sound. Thump. It makes the sound of a grenade launcher, and a familiar face comes in from the outside, the smell of dew and dust on him. Can I use your bath? Never mind. Thrixel. Not sure why, but they're hitting places again. It's weird, though. People say they sift through books and scrolls like murderous little scholars. Icky-Foo, don't just... Hey, Icky-Foo. It's as if Icky never left. Understanding their enemies' actions has never been simple, but swatting flies is at least a task the disappointments can wrap their heads around. They depart the next day for a known book hoard, a place they agree could be under threat in unwarded territory. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Here we go. Assault the Metley Arcanery. Is that there? No, that's Barrowmorn. Barrowmorn. I remember Barrowmorn. Barrowmorn was where, that was where what's her name came from, right? The one who kind of died. Kind of fucking died, you know? I think we're going to want to put some serious defenses up in Kerpine Veins, because it's kind of a meeting point for anything that could incur. And then we might also want to do Picayune Waterworks. So we're going to start with preparing defenses. We're going to go to tier 3. We're going to go for everyone except... Who was our bard? It's Zanezak. No. Yes, Zanezak's our bard. Okay. Who's going to Barrowmorn to recruit? Because it takes less time. For a friend, Zanezak and Icky-Foo take a walk through the fog. Well, let's go. So much for my plans. One misty summer night, two friends walk to these woods on a poorly planned patrol. God damn it, the brain trust are out. Alright, let's be smart. There's nothing good for us out here, and we can barely see. No, I suppose we should go back, but we have to find the path first. Not the first time we've gotten lost, is it? Dribble, dribble. Snag. Certainly not the first, maybe the most blatantly pointless, but I don't know, I'm sure we'll... Brump. Excuse me. Sure we'll be just fine? Choose. Earlier. Foggy night. Time for a patrol, more like time for bed. Or snag. Wait, what? I can choose what happened previously? Interesting. I'm gonna go for snag. I might take goggles along and have 0 build reinforcements then. That way we've got a balanced party for whatever's going on with those giants. They're off to Hogland Plain Weaverworks in Felbred Grove. What on earth are they doing? There's no light, no sense of up or down. In the trapped air, every sound and sense feels close. Where am I? Am I blind? Am I alone? Zane Zach? Oh, thank all gods you're awake. A flame flares. Ikifu carefully sets down a small copper lamp. The shock of the light is its own kind of blindness. As Zanezak's eyes adjust, he sees the prison that surrounds them. Earthen walls, crude bars of barely shorn boughs. What happened? I remember being in the woods and then cultists plucked us up like a pair of grubs. Left us with this lamp and a little oil. Guess they planned to let us waste away? Not sure what else. They're mocking us, and we're going to kill them for it, leaving us light to starve by. Yeah. Well, the bars are wood, so tried it. You tried the... I've never seen wood like this. Only explanation is, enchantment? Old abiding magic of some kind? My sword has no effect. The lamp flame won't burn it. And I guess these earth walls? That's all I can think of is to dig. But without food, doubt we'll get anywhere. Yeah. But, our captors, do they come by? Have they... At least once, while I was awake. I slept some. Don't know how long. How are you doing? You been alright? I'm mostly fine. You've been out, and that's really what I was worried about. Well, and it's... Alright, well, the main thing to do is probably to take a stock and make a plan. Take a stock. Have a gravy. And there's nothing to eat? Nah. One of us could survive a while eating the other, but seems like we won't be fed. Fine. Okay. Typical Icky, like, let's just eat everyone else. Any other prisoners or just us? No prisoners per se, but there's this thing. It's nestled there like the body of a brass pillbug, joints crusted with dry earth. A device of the old mortifices, mostly intact, but clearly lacking the spark of animation. Sorry, mortifices? Is it the Necrons? Oh no. Don't worry though, just some old broken Bodomaton. Long time since it's been working. But this is not nothing. Look at its hands. Did they plant this here? Looks like it hasn't moved in forever. I'm getting a scary plan. Minutes bleed to hours, coagulate into unguessable chunks. Nights, days, dreary, hungry. Zanezak measures and studies the lifeless Morthagi, certain it's useful, but not sure why or how. Ikifu scars his moods on the blank, hard earth walls. Eventually, he comes to a conclusion, fairly simple, but... You want to talk? I think I have something. Yeah? Well, I'll come over there, I guess. This is my dumb idea. We play dead. Very convincingly. They have to check on us, right? So when they come in to examine our corpses, we jump them. I could almost see it working, yeah, as long as they care to remove us in a timely fashion, which, I don't know. Here's what I'm thinking. Look at this old thing's shovel hands. If we can repair it, we have a tool to dig us out. Forces them to either intervene or let us go. Repairing it, the more I think on it, shouldn't be much harder than replacing where the old sinew is in its rotting it away and feeding blood into its system. What? I'm suggesting you cut off my left arm and we use the tissues to get this old creature working. Then it digs us out. Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit, alright. Ikifu amputates Zanezak's arm and they use the materials to fix the Morthaki digger, or Zanezak and Ikifu play dead and attempt to ambush their captors. Depending on how charismatic Ikifu is, it's a 55% chance or Zanezak will lose an arm. Is the bow two-handed? That sounds like a really big problem. Like, it would be better if Ikifu lost an arm, to be quite honest. I'm gonna try the charisma roll. I think. I don't think I can... I can't risk that. A bowman without a second arm is going to be difficult. We'd have to move over to a crossbow, and that's going to cost a lot of story points. They fall into dead positions and go still. They let the lamp burn high. The light dims and fails. As agreed from the outset, they lie motionless as possible, shallowing their breaths. They don't speak, don't shift. Who knows how exactly they're being watched? The weight is excruciating. Empty bellies seem to howl, shriek, echo. The inclination to fall asleep grows powerful, spells doom. Hips, spines, shoulders ache and stiffen and bruise. Is anyone watching? Will anyone come for them? It's working! Dribble, dribble, drip. The last trial of silence bites hardest. Surely their bodies will betray the ruse. They try not to tense, holding their breath. With a grunt, one ties a tuft of purple moss to the bars, then lights it with flint and sword. Flaring up, the moss blazes, emits smoke that smells like scorched olives. These unnatural flames burn a portal in the mystic prison. Now, Zainzak. Zainzak and Ikifu try to leap up in a rush. Their muscles resist, malnourished and abused. They rise wobbling but brave-faced. Weary, free, they charge their startled foes. Here we go. Charisma worked. Oh, hey. All foes suffered 2 damage to start the mission. That's not bad. We lost 1 hit point, but they've lost 2. The Woken. Alright, what are we up against? Just two members of the Woken? Okay, we can deal with that. And, critically, we have both arms. Alright, we're going to put you into Guardian mode, and then when the Woken approach, whack. Boom. That's how it's done. Iki and Zainzak gain some experience, and we're going to get them out of here. The Elkhorn Necklace. Extra melee and ranged accuracy. I'm going to put that on Zainzak. Think we're clear? This air's as good as sunlight. What is this place? A mine, looks like? Yeah, long abandoned. There's a rusty pickhead here in the dirt. The day awaiting them is high and bright. The scent of dry, shivering grass hangs in the fall breeze. Freedom smells so good, doesn't it? Days later, they'll reach home in buzzing sunset. A warm hour they'll share with cicadas and the road. Think it'll be a while before I can stand to spend the day under a roof. Yeah, I think we've both earned a little time. Don't be afraid to take it. Zainzak has leveled up to a blue horn hunter. So, flame arrows, more ambush, aid. Once per combat, give 4 temporary health and remove negative status effects, or archery. After a ranged attack against him or any adjacent allies, Zainzak counterattacks. Oh, that's good. So we didn't really need goggles for that, did we? So we're gonna go back to building defenses with those 3 and not 0. No, wait, sorry. Yeah, no. Build defenses. 0 as well. Stop. Because over in Barrowmorn, it was the recruit, and Zainzak's doing that. Okay, good. Zainzak's faster than everyone else, so that's okay. Trot. Here we go. We have a new recruit, a poetical greed wagon. Amazing. A greed wagon. Okay, we're going to recruit them. Who would like to be blue? The Disappointments has reached Barrowmorn. I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity. Well, we haven't been around that long, but if you want, I could sign your, Huh? Listen, what if I told you that my mother was a renowned cowherd? Not because she was any good with cattle, but because she beat a bull god in combat and won her good fortune? And then Grandma! Legend is, she threatened a flood so severely that it turned on its tail before it reached Barrowmorn. Which is why the town continues to be known for its unmatched magical artifact museum. I think I've heard that story. The point is, my blood is the blood of exceptional people. Sounds kind of fascist, mate. You know what kind of pressure comes with that? And so I've been searching for a chance, any chance, to snag some renown of my own. Let me join you. Of course, it would be an honor. So, warrior, hunter, mystic. We've got 2 warriors. We could take a second mystic, or we could take a second hunter. Both of them are really good. I might flip a coin. Or roll a dice, because I don't have any coins here. I don't have any coins. Subscribe to his cursedness. Okay, mystic. We're going to go to Pighaim Waterworks with everyone who's finished building here. And we're going to then strike out into the areas we expect. In fact, actually, maybe... No, we're going to prepare defenses there as well. Tier 3 defenses. And the reason we're going to do that is because they will have to go through that. Guaranteed. All right, blue is ready. Okay, open mind. Blue can interfuse with 1 additional target. Not that great. Elementalist means that you can interfuse with extra stuff with fire, wood, and liquid. Neat. Or Indignance. Blue's presence is charged against her foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with her for any reason. That would have been great if you had the stone mystic, but we're going to go elementalist, so fire and all that. Right, blue, here we go. Customization. Summer. Okay, Summer, you and Zainzak, I think I will... Well, you could move north here, couldn't you? Maybe we should prepare defenses in Barrowmorn as well, because it is worth a lot. And there is a chance they'll come down from here. They don't necessarily come from there. We'll have you two prepare defenses. Alright, defenses coming in. Goggles rouses Zero for a mysterious journey. Oh god, Goggles, what are you doing? Zero slept unsoundly. The night that poured through the window was colder than anticipated. But then there was also... Zero? What? Wake up, Zero. We have somewhere to go. Why? Where? What time is it? Time to be on the road. I'm sorry for the rush. Anyway, grab your gear. My gear? So in the middle of the night, they went. Where they went? Only Goggles knew. Off they go. We're going to take Icky as well? I don't think so. It's going to be Goggles and Zero only. Icky's going to be busy here. Off they go on an adventure. Don't die. Calamities are happening. The Deepists have got horned children. The Gorgons have extra armor. The Dweevers with the Frixels have extra armor. The Deepists have woke slingers with extra armor. Oh, it's paused. See, once we clear this area, we can sort of join up nicely. Those mountains. Journey ends there, I hope. It's been a long trek. The campfires have been mostly quiet. When he has spoken of their destination, 8-Bit Goggles kept his descriptions sparse. He's mentioned a cave and a pool of water. Gazing into the pool is supposed to give you some kind of, I don't know, a revelation. The cloud of his past has settled on his forehead, shadowy, constant. I wish he wouldn't over-explain. Oh, that's excellently sarcastic, Zero. I orbit these two guiding stars, knowledge and belief. You need them both if you want to make any decisions in life. They climb down rocks through dust-blown gorges and discover the hidden mouth of a cave. But what are you hoping to find in there? There's gaps in my life and a pain I've lived with that I can't explain. I want to know why. Or darkness covers some of my memories. This feeling that I did something bad long ago. Edgy past. That's a lot to say. I know. Sorry. They come upon the pool not far inside, but there's someone standing before it. Old woman? What are you doing here? 8-Bit Goggles. It's been so long. You're all grown. Why are you talking like we've met each other? I mean, have we? Sweet boy, I owe you my freedom. I'm sad you don't remember. I don't look the way I do now. Or didn't, even. Goggles? Like a surge of water up from broken earth, the memory wells in him. Oh. It's a home he never could recall. 2 people. His parents? Smell of book glue and the thick scraping pages of books. Taste of a million cheeses and cakes, peeling boiled shrimp, roasting the catch. They were so beautiful, so happy then. Can these memories really be mine? A child finds a tree in the woods, carved writing on it that the boy can't read, and an axe left buried in the bark. The axe handle is too big to grip in one hand. He uses 2. As the blade jiggles loose, black smoke seeps from the wounded trunk. I took it out of the tree. I took the axe out and then... Ah! You killed them and I just watched. You freed me, 8-Bit Goggles. My gratitude is deep. So I beckoned you here and I'll fulfill my debt. Here we are at the pool of reckoning where the powerful come to claim their stories as their own. The corpse we cast together into the water, that will seal our bond. We'll be masters of all we... Oh no. Goggles is gonna kill Zero. Zero? Goggles? Let's do what we do, old friend. Let's whomp this dung liquor. Whomp this dung liquor. Amazing. Oh, it's time. Let's whomp a dung liquor. Alright, there better be some stone. The Lostling. Inky smoke sieves and swirls around it. It is time to duel Junthera the Lostling. Oh, I hope we get that weapon. That's a decent weapon. Okay, Zero, you are going to naturally get some cover and be up front. You're going to put Guardian on. Goggles, you're going to interlink. We will interfuse with some rocks. Blessed be, we have some rocks to interfuse with. I might actually... Have we got enough rocks? Are there any more rocks? Yeah, we're going to interfuse twice to gain extra armor. There you go. Just try to beat us. Just try to beat us. Look at all that temporary armor and health. Motherfucker, you tried. You simply cannot. Zero's coming in for the old Slim Slam. Boom. Turns out that all you need to beat a mage is a big sword. Zero's absolutely demolished her. Have you considered anger? The final blow lands and the woman leaks rank smoke from her pores, eyes and nose. The corpse collapses beside the water. Tendrils flow from wounds, they coil, they touch the pool, and the blushing pool ripples. Eddies leap up like thirsty tongues. The water steams, bubbles, and begins to swallow the smoke into its strange depths. Soon the water is pure again, pinkly sparkling. Ooh, rose lemonade. Delicious. I'll have some now. Drifts of steam nudge their faces, warm, smelling of mineral. Dead? If alive is what it was, then yeah, let's call it dead. Are you alright? That was a bit much, wasn't it? Goggles glances into water, and it seems a vision does come to him. My true parents. You can see them? You remember them? I don't really remember, just flashes, images now, sounds, smells. We lived in a lucky place, by the sea, the mountains, the forest. Was it that lucky there was an axe nearby and then it killed your parents? Like, come on. I look like them. Sound a little like them. My interests might have been theirs. And he's off. Goggles, so we're clear. That thing we fought, it was something from before? Trapped inside a tree, I suppose. I didn't mean to set it free. I believe it was a lostling, breathing, roiling from a storybook, only it ended my parents' lives. And mine too. Forced me to start new, shedding the memories, the guilt. It's dead now. We finished it. And hey, don't feel responsible, you were just a kid. They make their way from the canyon to the mountains, to the hills and woods, and finally, home again. Zero. Sleep well. +10 retirement age. I don't know why that keeps happening. None of y'all are ever getting a pension.